There's a museum in Manchester that doesn't exist. It's got a website, it's got an address, but if you go looking for it, there's nothing there. No building, no sign. Just an empty space where a museum should be. I learned about this when my mum and dad took my nephew, who's obsessed with Greek mythology, to Manchester, only to find absolutely nothing. Loads of people have tried to visit, all following the same website, all turning up at the same street, and all finding absolutely nothing there.
Yeah, the Greek Mythology Museum on Chinatown, it only has like a set number of streets, but it says that there were more streets, so I don't know if it's actually real. See, I love you guys.
So obviously I wanted to go investigate. I grabbed my camera, dragged along Maria, and we set off to find it. The National Museum of Legends and Mythology is supposed to be located at 31 Nicholas Street in the Chinatown area of Manchester.
31, this way. That's 16 up there. It doesn't make any sense.
There is no 31 Nicholas Street. We didn't give up. We went and spoke to some people in nearby shops. Now, they didn't want to be filmed, but they would let us record the audio.
We've had that request many times.
It's like there's an address down the road, but the address doesn't quite exist.
It doesn't quite exist, it doesn't quite match up.
Have you ever had anyone come in here, like, asking about...
One person, that's it.
Yeah, one person.
He showed him on his phone. It's on this block. I don't know, someone just playing a prank.
She wouldn't speak to us. She's given me this. We need to go find the guy that does these tours, because apparently he knows everything about this area.
We had a couple of people come in about it, and we looked at their website, and initially it looked very professional, and then on closer inspection there's a lot of weird stuff on there. I went out and looked for it, but then I asked the lady in the like used to be a vintage clothes shop, and she was like, oh, I've had 5 people this week.
Back on their website, the wording is a little bit off. The exhibitions are a little too strange, a bit too good to be true. Even the donation page, it exists, but you can't actually give them any money. So at this point, I did what any internet detective would do. I went on Reddit, and that's where I found the answer. The National Museum for Legends and Mythology is actually the setting for an at-home escape room style game. Boring. I was hoping for a deep, creepy mystery, a government cover-up, or a secret society. But it's just some company making their game a little too immersive and it escaping onto the open web. And now tourists are showing up. My mum and dad and my nephew are showing up to an address in Manchester that doesn't exist, hoping to see King Arthur's Round Table. I mean, it's kinda funny, but like my parents and my nephew walked around for an hour trying to find this place, and I'm sure loads of other people have as well. If you do happen to find yourself on 31 Nicholas Street in Manchester, don't let me stop you from having a poke around, see if there's some secret doorways. Who can say? There's not. Don't.